Yeah, tell me what you did when you got out of culinary school. How did it work for you? Where did you start? And then how did you get to that executive chef position?
Well, while I was in school at Johnson and Wales, for the most part, I lived on my 37-foot sailboat in Key Biscayne, or in right off of Biscayne Boulevard in a marina. And so it was almost time to do my internship, which I did a lot of research on, and ended up going to Little Palm Island down in the Keys, which at the time was a very, very highly rated resort and restaurant by Condé Nast Traveler.
Now, did you pick that
I
place?
researched the chef, the executive chef.
Did you pick that place not because it was, a 4-star, 5-star perfect, but because you could bring your boat?
Well, that was a dual reason, but the real reason I wanted to go was that the executive chef was Peruvian, and his style of cuisine was modern tropical, and that's really what I wanted to get into. However, at Little Palm Island, to get to work, you have to ride a 1950s wooden ferry boat out to Little Palm Island to go to work. So the first day, I was waiting there for the boat, and the executive chef walked up, and we're riding on the boat, and he said, so, how good are you with breakfast? And I said, breakfast? He said, yeah. And in my mind, I was thinking, hold on. I'm coming here because I want to learn your style of cook. I can cook breakfast for sure, but I'm coming here because I want to learn your style of cooking. I want to be cooking entrees, or at least watching people cooking entrees. Breakfast, yeah, okay, but I'd like to slide over and do this other stuff. Well, long story short, he paired me up with his breakfast chef, who was a great Cuban line cook who didn't speak any English. And after the third day of being there, he quit, which left me as an intern to be the breakfast chef for Little Palm Island.
Wow.
I can tell you that was a serious hill to climb. It really was. Not only did I do breakfast, but then I had to do the family meal for all the employees that worked on the island. In addition to that, I had to prep everything for lunch and do lunch. So I was breakfast and lunch guy, and my hair was on fire. I soon learned the term in the weeds, and I used to have nightmares of the ticket machine.
Yeah, you hope that it runs out of paper at some point.
Yeah, so, oh my God. Well, I have to tell you, we ran into a little difficulty, a difference of opinion between the sous chef and myself. This Peruvian lady was the sous chef. The executive sous chef was her boyfriend, and she and I did not get along, and it got ugly. She started questioning a lot of things about me, including my ability to speak English, because she had given me an order. I didn't understand the order that she wanted. We were making a churrasco steak, which was marinated, flank steak, and or skirt steak. And when she said to me, I need a churrasco steak with garlic and oil, I said, well, chef, would you like this with the churrasco marinade, or do you want me to get a separate piece of skirt steak and use garlic and oil to cook it? And she said to me, what's the matter? Don't you speak English? In a very thick Peruvian accent. It didn't go well from there. I went into the walk-in, I grabbed a 40-pound pack of skirt steak, I came out and slammed it on my table, which hit a spoon, which happened to be on my station, which I did not know was there, which flew across the room and stuck into the wall.
Wow.
So at that point, I just packed up my knife kit and headed to the ferry and got back there and called Johnson & Wales. I called Melanie down there in the student office handling internships and said, you need to find me a new one. And thank God she did. So I ended up going to Tallulah, a restaurant in Miami Beach, owned and operated by Chef Andrea Curto-Randazzo, who's also a top chef candidate on the TV show. Fantastic, great teacher, incredible chef, and I had the time of my life. spent a month there, and then it was towards graduation.